How we doing, everyone? Robert over here at Steve Schmidt Ford of Highland. Today we're going to be taking a look at a 2026 Ford Ranger XLT finished off in this really nice shadow black paint. Let's go ahead and take a look around to see what this XLT Ranger has to offer for us. Starting up front on this 26 Ranger, you're going to have that Ranger specific front end grille with your lighter gray front bumper and then your tow recovery hooks right down below. You got your Ranger specific C-clamp style headlights with your fog lights right down below those. You've also got some front parking sensors in the front of that bumper, so that way you can make sure that you're not parking too close to another vehicle. Coming around the side, you're going to have your XLT specific rims with your Wrangler all-terrain territory style tires. You got 255 70 R17 on those tires, so that way you got plenty of sidewall for any off-road activities you might be doing. Nice that they put those all-terrain tires on this Ranger, so that way if you do need to take this off the trail a little bit, do some light off-roading, you can definitely do that. You get your nice XLT badge, your black mirror caps, and your black door handles. I really like how this shadow black paint looks. It looks really nice in the sun. You get that really nice glare, and you almost got that mirror effect going on. As you get it really nice and cleaned up, you'll be able to see everything through that vehicle. This one's going to have that sport 4x4 package, so it's going to have that slightly sportier style design on the exterior with those darker rims. You got your rear bumper on the back with that lighter gray on there with your parking sensors. You do have your tow hitch and your 4 and your 7-pin connectors. It's going to be a nice little dampen drop down on that tailgate. A little hard to see, but they do have a measuring tape there on the front, as well as that ability to put in some C-clamps if you need to cut some wood. Going to have 120 volts of Pro Power on board out the back of this bed also, so if you do need to get some work done, this Ranger's got the power out the back of the bed to let you get that work done. Going to have remote start for this truck. Really nice to see that. That way, if you need to get it warmed up on a hotter day like today, you can get the interior of the vehicle cooled down before you get into it. Hopping on the inside of this XLT Ranger, you are going to have that cloth style interior. Going to still have your switchblade key for this vehicle, so you'll still have to stick the key in the ignition to turn it on the rest of the way. You're going to have your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay with built-in navigation. Got heated seats for both the driver and the passenger. Got a nice little wireless charge pad sitting right down below there with those USB ports, a USB and a USB-C. You've got your 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low 4-wheel drive transfer case with your traction control and your auto start stop. You've even got your parking sensor button right there. Got your drive mode selector on your little turn dial there, so that way you can change all your different drive modes. That way you can go from your normal to your sport, to your economy, to your tow haul, whatever type of towing modes that you might need. You've even got a slippery mode in there to help out with the rain. Got all your cruise control stuff with your lane keep assist, your forward collision sensors. Really nice camera system on here with that backup camera and that full 360 camera right down below. And then even though the Ranger is the smaller cab between the Ranger and the Maverick, you still have a nice little bit of space back here. A USB, a USB-C, and a 120 house outlet. You even got some cup holders built in right there for the back passengers in those rear seats. And then underneath the hood of this 2026 Ford Ranger XLT is going to be that 2.3 liter EcoBoost inline 4. Putting out about 270 horsepower, 310 pound-feet of torque. Same motor that they put in the EcoBoost Mustang, so you know it's got plenty of power to get you down the road. It's got plenty of power to do any type of towing and hauling that you might need to do as well with this engine. Nice to see that even on the smaller little inline 4s, they still have enough power to get your load down the road with these Rangers. As long as they have that max tow package, they can tow some surprisingly pretty good weight with that little motor in them. Alrighty, and that's going to conclude this walk around of this 2026 Ford Ranger XLT. Let me know what your thoughts are on this XLT Ranger, if it's something that you think you'd like to own yourself. I like that these are more of that mid-size pickup truck, so it's kind of easier for people that maybe don't need that fuller-size truck and still need it for just trying to do a little bit of that lighter towing and hauling. Maybe need to go to Home Depot every once in a while to get a couple pieces of wood This would be a perfect vehicle for somebody like that who needs to do a couple little truck things but doesn't want to take on the responsibility of a really big truck and deal with that type of payment, gas, and all of that type of stuff. I hope you enjoyed this walk around of this 26 F-150 Ranger though. Go ahead and leave a like down below and subscribe for more reviews. I'll see you all in the next video.